Hey guys, this is Fawkes1989 back for another part of my Monster Hunter walkthrough. If you hear some noise in the background, you'll have to unfortunately ignore that. My parents are watching a movie in the back room. So as I said, what we want to do here is talk to Junior. He's going to tell you what we're going to need to fix up the base camp, which is resources. Now, resources is simply just a generalized it's just a generalized stock quantity. So you see it says 5,000 P in the top corner. So I got currently 5,000 resource points. So if I wanted to, I could just go here and finish quest, because all I needed was 30. However, I want to go ahead and gather them, so that way I will get a bonus from the chief for actually doing the quest. So, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the forging. So these are the three I'm going to be stuck with, for the most part. Bow guns, heavy bow guns, and bows. In order to upgrade this, I'm going to need some great jaggy claws, some macrolide ores, and a jumbo bone, carpenter bug, macrolide ore, and monster bone small, and bone, iron ore, and monster bone small. One thing I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to get down to the gal with the goods. Oh, excuse me. And I'm going to buy some iron pickaxes. Now, what exactly does this bow have for... Rapid. Okay. So there's different kinds of bow shots. Rapid is basically like your normal shot. The higher the amount of the rapid, the more actual arrows are launched at the same time. So for example, if I just do this, it launches one arrow, right? Now if I hold one charge, it fires two arrows. If I hold two charges, well, that's still rapid too, so it's only going to still fire the same amount of arrows. Now, Area 4 is still close, so we're going to head up to Area 7. Hopefully get some mining in there, then head to Area 6, where the Jaggy are. Fortunately, there's a big boulder still blocking Area 4, which is where I really want to go, so I can start picking up on some of that iron ore. Any mining spots? No, there is not. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so we're going to head over to Area 7. Be treated to a little cutscene here where you get to see the Jaggy. And Jaggy are just small carnivorous dinosaurs, much akin to raptors. They can be quite annoying if they attack in packs, so be careful not to get swarmed. Oh, he moved out of the way. Now, the thing is with the bow, even though you can hit farther away, you generally have a much stronger damage if you hit closer up. Now, right up close like that's not the best. You generally want a little bit of distance. Of course, you can always give them a couple of hits and then back off to get some distance. Oops. Will you stop turning around and fire? Now, the general rule of thumb is the stronger the charge, the stronger the hit. However, since you have to wait longer to get a higher charge, sometimes it's actually more beneficial to sit there and only go up till charge 2. Depending on what charges your bows are capable of, what skills you might have. Will you... Sometimes I hate aiming bows. Actually, I should probably gather from him because he can drop monster bone smalls. Mostly just bones here. Because I need bones, monster bones, no, macrolite ore. No, it was iron. Iron ore, bones, and monster bone smalls in order to get my upgraded light bow gun. Come on. Now I'm going to go for the one that we killed first, as he will disappear soonest. Back off. Sorry, I haven't used a bow in a long time. I'm quite rusty. No mining points in here that I can see either. And we can't go up that way, so we can't go check up in Area 12. So the only thing really left to do is to head back to base camp. Or not base camp, Moga Village. I actually wasted a lot more time on this quest than I should have. My next quest, however, is going to be going to collect iron, I believe. So it'll be quite easy to get what I wanted to get done anyways. Which is collect the 4 pieces of iron, and I needed to upgrade my my crossbow gun. Because despite being the starting light bow gun, the crossbow gun is actually... Ooh, I forgot to put it away. Actually quite powerful. It can rapid fire pellets, which is great for single player. You know, it gets rid of Jaggy in seconds. Okay, so when you go on a free hunt, you have to make a hunt report. So you take the amount of things you killed. Each one gives a certain amount of points, and that's how many points you get. So voila. You also get items. Pittance fangs are only worth money, so there's no sense keeping it. If you want, keep the curved fangs. Sell and exit. Gives me a little extra cash. Now I'm going to go down to the villager request, since I have now the 30 I need, and turn in my quest. Now, as he said, the old man, the Wyvernian artisan, wants to see me, so I'm going to come back here. And he's going to give me a mega pickaxe and tell me to go pick up some iron. So we're going to go ahead and do exactly what he wants me to. Because that's what I want to do too. Sorry, my head's itchy. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and move off to Area 4, which, as you can see, has now appeared between Areas 3 and 6. It's not an area you're really going to go to very often. It's very dark. Back in the original try, I actually needed a torch to be able to see in there. Also, it is very very quiet in there. Most monsters don't, actually no big monsters will appear in there. And the only thing it really does are felines or malinxes, Banahabra, and Gigi, basically some of the most annoying enemies in the game. Now this is just to kind of give you an introduction of mining. So if you head down this way, there'll be a mining point here. This one here is only for the purpose of this quest here. So gather some iron ore. 3 pieces. That's 4 pieces. Now I need to give some iron ore to the old man, so I need to get more than the 4 pieces I originally needed. So this is what a mining point looks like traditionally. And there is different colors, which are based on different rarities of points, and the points will degrade over time. So this way here leads out to area 6, but we're not going to go that way. We're instead going to go this way here. There's often some bug catching spots in here. Oh, great, we got a Melinx there, 2 Melinxes there. Now, you see, where is it? I think it's right by the back where that cat statue is. It's right in front of where that second Melinx is. Right here. There is a spot where you can gather from there, although normally you won't find anything there. But however, if a Melinx actually manages to steal an item from you, you can find wherever the Melinx base in that particular map is, and go get your item back. For example, here it's in area 4. In Sandy Plains, it's in area 6. In let's see, Flooded Forest, it's in area 2. Oh, I only got 1 hit on that one, that's fine. Yeah, I think in Flooded Forest, I think it's in area 2. 2 or 10. In the volcano, it's in area 1. In Mount Misty Peaks, it's in area 3. I'm not sure if I'm missing anywhere. Oh, with the tundra. The tundra, it's in area 2. No, or 1. I think it's in area 1. I think that just about gets it covered. So anyways, as we now have the 1 single piece of iron ore we need to give to the Wyvernian Artisan, we're going to go ahead and head back to town. I'm going to go up to him, and we're going to choose Villager Requests, which is 1 piece of iron ore. So we're going to give him 1 piece, which leaves us with 6, plenty for what we need for upgrading. So now if we go to Weaponcraft Upgrade, so I got the bone I need, I got the iron I need. One thing I need is the monster bone small. So this would be a great time to head. Ooh, let's go grab our free cash from this guy. Oh, he gave me the fishing harpoon. Oh, I think this is for the last quest. We have to go hunt a mullet. Okay, let's get that one done real quick. What do you need? Okay, so he has a villager request. Now, these 2 here are special. They're for masks. For Chacha, you can ignore them. So he just gave me some basic instructions on how to swim, which is easy enough. It's a lot easier with the controller in the Wii U version than it is in the 3DS version, but if you have a Circle Pad Pro, it's much easier in the 3DS version. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get our fishing harpoon ready, and we're going to head up to Area 10. As you can see, the full of the Desert Island map is now available for us. Actually, I probably should have went to 3 to 7 to 8 and just jumped down to 11, but whatever works. Maybe that was blocked off because they want us to go through 10. But we're going to go ahead and work our way up to Area 10. What's our time at? We're at 15 minutes just about. I don't want to waste a piece of raw meat here. I was going to say, I'd like to increase my stamina so I don't have to stop running as often, but It's a free hunt. There's no sense wasting a perfectly good, well-done steak. Not to mention I don't have any audio, so I really use the audio cues for making steaks. So that is an epioth. They're harmless. Well, they can hurt you if they're angry, but they are herbivores, so generally they will not attack you. So just run up to the water's edge and jump. So basically, where you're pointing your camera is the direction you swim in. Now holding R, just like with makes you running on when you're on land, will make you swim faster while you're in sea. Dodging works slightly differently. There just seems to be a lot less invincibility frames, makes it much harder to actually dodge monster attacks. But it still can get you out of the way of the monster's attacks. Now what Junior just said there, he told me, be careful not to drown. If you notice beside my name and under the clock there's a vertical blue bar. That is your oxygen meter. As you swim, it starts to run down. It'll start blinking red when you're down to like your last, say, 30 seconds to a minute of air. And then you can need to find, see those bubbles at the bottom of the screen. Swim through one of those, or drink, or eat, or whatever, ingest an oxy supply in order to fill up your oxygen. Now you would think that bows wouldn't work underwater, which is probably why they were removed from try to begin with, but they do work. Like that. And they also do have properly working, just shank him here. They also have properly working, whatever those are called there, arrow cascades, but it works as a cone rather than just a circle. So let me just shoot an arrow into this guy just to weaken him. So, come on. Boom. And fishing harpoon. Boom. Now, these are fish. There's different kinds of fish like clam and sharks. The only way to be able to carve a fish is by harpooning it. So now the return to village option is now selected, or enabled, I should say. So we're going to go ahead and hit that like I did and go back to the village that way. And that was the last of our tutorial missions. Now he's going to give me armor spheres, which are used for upgrading your armor. Talk to him, he gives me some stuff. And we're going to come talk to Neko. And we're going to just head over to the solo part for a quick second here. This here is Port Tanzia. I just want to quickly go over this because I'll probably be doing some stuff here as well. It's a great place to pick up supplies that are normally harder to come by in the village. So this is once again Neko. So you can either use him to go to the multi-tavern or online or back to Moga Village from here. You can also do farm requests. So look at that, one of our one of our felines came back. So we can have them cultivate, let's say, for example, the blue mushroom. Don't want any fertilizer, we'll just do it for one cycle. And there you go. You can also have them collect from your farm or your fishery once they're both active. This here is a bed you can use to save your game. This here is where you change your weapon and armor. This is where you check your guild cards. It's mostly a feature for the 3DS version. This is Granny Go-To. And as you can guess from her name, she's the go-to granny for all your item needs. Now, her stock changes every time you're in here. So for example, the reason I came here was the Monster Bone Smalls. So I'm going ahead and grab the extra 3 of those that I need. That gives me a total of 4. Now, if I come down here, this is your blacksmith. So much like in town, there's a place where you can simply buy weapons and armor. However, it's generally pretty low quality stuff. Entry level generally. And here you have your blacksmith. Much like the blacksmith in town, in fact, it's pretty much the same thing. Anything that's available here is available back in town. So armor craft, upgrade weapons. As you can see, we now have all the parts we need to upgrade our crossbow gun. We also have the money we need, which is 1,850 zenny. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and equip it. Now there's a lot of different things that we can upgrade this into further. Honestly, it's probably going to take a while before we can upgrade any of these. This would be the next easiest, because all these macrolite ore, iron ore, and jumbo bone. Now, there is a difference between heavy and light bow guns. Several, actually. The first being that light bow guns are generally weaker. So even though my light bow gun is now stronger than the heavy bow gun, if I upgrade this one, it'll be even stronger than this one. Now, here's the thing. Light bow guns are much more mobile. You can run faster with them. You can dodge easier. You can back hop just after shots or even sidestep. They also have a feature called rapid fire. If I go over here, it says rapid fire, pellet S, level 1, 3 shots, medium weight. So what that means is, if you look over here, I can shoot up to 5 bullets of pellet 1, which is indicated by the fact you see pellet on the list, and you see level 1 5, level 2 6, and level 3 blank. So I can shoot up to 5 bullets at a time, or not at a time, but hold 5 bullets in a clip of pellet, and I can rapid fire them, meaning I can fire 3 shots at once, at the expension of only 1 single shell. But it does increase the weight between shots. Now, heavy bow guns lose the ability to rapid fire, but they have something called crouch fire instead, often called siege fire, where you then become basically a immobile turret, where you crouch down and you can fire without having to reload that particular shot up to a maximum, I think it's like 32 shots or something. I can't remember what the maximum, but you can shoot until you're either A, out of ammo, or B, run out of particular shot. And I think I covered all the special features there. I didn't go over the different bullet types or the coatings, because I'll have plenty of time for that later. As noticed, we're sitting at 22 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and call that an episode. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll see you again really soon. This is Fawkes 198.